Hold on to your seats, Warriors fans. A seismic shift is happening in Golden State, and it could redefine the entire landscape of this season. Imagine a powerhouse trio that could reignite championship dreams, but there's a twist you won't see coming. With a stunning new addition who's already making waves in the Bay, will this be the spark that sends the Warriors soaring back to the top? Stay tuned to find out, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button for all the latest updates. The Golden State Warriors are at a pivotal moment, and the recent trade for Jimmy Butler has set the stage for a potential transformation. With the addition of Butler, alongside Steph Curry and Draymond Green, fans are buzzing with excitement and questions. Can this trio create the magic we've been waiting for? After a rocky start to the season, the Warriors struggled to find their footing, but Butler's arrival could be the catalyst they need. Averaging 21.3 points, 7 rebounds, and 5.3 assists in just 4 games, he's already making an immediate impact. His history with the Miami Heat has been tumultuous, but the affection he holds for that organization might just translate into positive locker room chemistry with the Warriors. As they gear up for crucial matchups against the Sacramento Kings, Dallas Mavericks, and Charlotte Hornets, the stakes are high. Will these new dynamics propel the team into playoff contention? I'm genuinely excited yet a bit anxious. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. Jimmy Butler is a fierce competitor, and his intensity can be contagious. But will it mesh well with the Warriors' style? Now let's talk about Kevin Durant. There was a moment, just before the trade deadline, when it seemed like he might return to the Warriors. Imagine Durant, Curry, and Green forming a super team once again. The buzz around that potential deal was electric. But in a surprising twist, Durant opted to stay with the Phoenix Suns, and his reasoning might just surprise you. He stated it wasn't about the critics or any lingering resentment towards the Warriors. It was simply that he didn't want to be traded mid-season. That's a bold stance, reflecting his commitment to the Suns despite their struggles this season. Head coach Steve Kerr, who knows Durant well, commented on this decision. He understands the pressures Durant faced when he joined the Warriors back in 2016. Why would he want to relive that? Durant's current situation with the Suns is less than ideal. They're sitting at 26-28 and struggling to find consistency. Meanwhile, the Warriors are fighting to secure their place in the postseason, and it's hard not to wonder what could have been. The reality is, Durant remains one of the league's top scorers, and his chemistry with teammates like Devin Booker and Bradley Beal hasn't quite clicked yet. What does the future hold for him in Phoenix? Can they turn things around? I want to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think about Durant's choice to stay, and how that might affect both his career and the Warriors' trajectory? As a passionate fan, I can't help but feel a mix of emotions about these developments. The potential of Butler alongside Curry and Green is tantalizing, but the shadow of Durant's choice looms large. Will the Warriors capitalize on this moment and make a real push for the playoffs, or will we be left wondering what might have been? The Golden State Warriors are on the precipice of something monumental, and let me tell you, as a passionate fan, the recent developments have my heart racing. Just when we thought the season might take a nosedive, the Warriors made a strategic move that could redefine their trajectory. Acquiring Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat is a game-changer, and I can't help but feel a surge of excitement. Imagine this: Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and now Jimmy Butler teaming up. This trio has the potential to reignite the Warriors' championship aspirations. Butler is not just any player. He's one of the most intense competitors in the league. Over the last 6 years, he led the Heat to 2 NBA Finals, demonstrating his ability to perform on the biggest stage. However, we know his tenure in Miami was fraught with drama. He requested a trade, faced suspensions, and ultimately parted ways with the Heat. Now, as he dons the Warriors jersey, he's already making waves, averaging 21.3 points, 7 rebounds, and 5.3 assists in just 4 games. His chemistry with the team will be crucial as they gear up for some tough matchups against the Sacramento Kings, Dallas Mavericks, and Charlotte Hornets. What's particularly encouraging is Butler's recent comments about his time in Miami. He expressed immense affection for the organization and his former teammates, stating, "It's all love, there are no hard feelings." That kind of mindset could be the glue that holds the Warriors' locker room together. But let's not sugarcoat it. This is a high-pressure situation. Can Butler mesh well with Curry and Green? Will they be able to create a winning dynamic that propels them into the playoffs? The stakes couldn't be higher. Now, Let's switch gears for a moment because there's another layer to this story that has fans buzzing. Kevin Durant was almost back with the Warriors, creating what could have been a legendary super team. Imagine Durant, Curry, and Green aiming for another title together. Initially, it seemed like a done deal, with Durant set to return to San Francisco in a blockbuster trade that would have sent Butler to the Suns. But then, everything fell apart. Durant chose to stay in Phoenix, a decision that has left many of us scratching our heads. In his interview with ESPN, Durant clarified his reasoning. He stated that it wasn't about the criticism or any lingering resentment towards the Warriors. It was simply about not wanting to be traded mid-season. He is focused on what he can achieve with the Suns, despite their current struggles. It's a sentiment I can respect, but as a Warriors fan, I can't help but feel a tinge of disappointment. Part of me wonders what could have been. Would the Warriors have returned to their former glory with Durant back in the mix? Honestly, I'm torn. Durant is undeniably one of the biggest scoring threats in the game, and to have him alongside Curry and Green would have been unreal. However, we have to look at the reality of the situation. The Suns are floundering this season, sitting at a record of 26-28. Meanwhile, the Warriors find themselves in a precarious position, just a game and a half ahead of the Suns in the standings. The chemistry between Durant and his new teammates, like Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, hasn't clicked as expected. So, what does this mean for Durant's future in Phoenix? Will they find a way to turn things around? I want to hear your thoughts on this. As we gear up for the upcoming games, I can't help but feel a mix of anticipation and anxiety. The Warriors have a golden opportunity to solidify their place in the playoff race with Butler on board. But will it be enough? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below in the comments. Do you believe this was the right move for the Warriors? Will Butler elevate the team to new heights? Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And let's keep this Warriors conversation going. This season is just getting started, and I can't wait to see where it takes us.